I'm hands-on when I teach. I'm over the shoulder, picking up the brush, getting people to recognize first what needs to happen, and putting dark paint down is an absolute scary thing. Then I stab some dark paint on the paper for them to show that it isn't going to kill you. They warm up to it, and usually before long they're painting dark. Watercolor is a very mindful activity. You need to be planning ahead and thoughtful and be in charge, but also, because it's inevitable, be ready for the serendipity and be ready to like something that's there that you didn't expect because of whatever circumstance, too much water on a brush or not enough paint on a brush, and you decide to leave it as a anomaly that's interesting that you hadn't pre-planned. A lot of the work that I do and introduce the students to, it's getting at the tranquility and the quietness and the moods of the things that are thought of as New England and cherished are on the diminishment, and we're hell-bent to capture some of them. Well, the structure of the day is usually I set the tone, and I have prepared by doing a painting or two or several ahead of time, and also prepare notes that occur to me as I paint that will be instructions, so when I'm not speaking they can refer to the notes and see additional things. And there's usually a step-by-step instruction of how the painting progresses. Then we do incremental demonstrations. They go off and practice the technique, sometimes on scrap paper, and then they proceed to start working on a painting. And when we come to a technique that is new, I get them to practice it before they practice on the painting. The classes are inclusive of all materials, all the brushes, all the mats, all the paper. So nobody can have an excuse that they don't have the right brush or their brush isn't the one that's needed today. I started counting up, and my gosh, there's 500 or 700 paintings that have been done in these classes in the last couple of years. But mainly I wanted the students to know that they were worth not just hanging in their living room or bathroom or something, but they were worth being shown. So we ended up having an exhibition, which was cool, and lots of people came, which was also cool. There was a class going on that day, and they ended up presenting their work in process in mid-afternoon. The idea of the class is that everybody can paint. We tend to do things that are a little different than normal painting instruction. These are exercises that I concoct to get you at the subject at hand quickly and in a focused way and to see progress. And of course, again, the day-long class makes a difference to get you to a place where you have satisfaction and completion. If it's anything, it's an exercise in success. Everybody's going to succeed. We'll push you along at your own level. We have a wonderful general store in town, and Nan Parati is a community builder of all sorts, and we've done things together, and she made it possible to have this opening, and she deserves a big hunk of credit for making the atmosphere that made it just a delight. One of the things that often happens is that the paintings don't look very good with tape and messy boards around them and so on. So matting them, signing them are pretty critical ingredients. At the end of the day, we get to that stage where the paintings that are being critiqued are done with mats. But anybody can paint. For instance, I never thought I could sing. Well, there's many people who will say I'm not a singer yet. I am making progress, and I'm singing with several groups and actively. So with the right surroundings, and I've been a teacher long enough to really know that that's an important thing, with the right context and a success model built so you know people can succeed, and you praise the progress and gently correct the things that need attention, off you go. But today we have house portraits, and the idea was, even if your house isn't so great looking, you can have a great house portrait.